Have you ever felt like you were battling something you couldn't quite see? Like there were unseen forces at play in your life, pulling you down and holding you back? This isn't just a feeling. There's a spiritual reality to this struggle, one that many survivors of narcissistic abuse know all too well. We're going to explore this hidden world, shining a light on the spiritual dimension of narcissistic abuse. It's a journey that will take us deep into the heart of manipulation, control, and the fight for your soul. But don't worry, you don't have to face this alone. We're in this together, and understanding these forces is the first step towards overcoming them. Narcissistic abuse is a devastating form of emotional and psychological manipulation. It preys on your kindness, your empathy, and your very spirit. Narcissists crave power and control. They need to feel superior, often at the expense of those closest to them. They twist reality, making you doubt your own perceptions. Gaslighting, projection, and blame shifting become their weapons of choice. You're left feeling confused, drained, and utterly alone. But what if I told you that this abuse has a spiritual component? What if the narcissist is merely a puppet, controlled by something darker, something more sinister? This is where the concept of principalities and powers comes in. These are spiritual forces, unseen entities that operate in the realm beyond our physical senses. They thrive on chaos, division, and suffering, and they can influence individuals, even entire groups of people, to carry out their agenda. Think of it like this. The narcissist is like a pawn in a much larger game, manipulated by these unseen forces. They become agents of chaos, spreading pain and destruction wherever they go. Their enablers, the flying monkeys, are also caught in this web, often unknowingly complicit in the abuse. But here's the good news. Once you understand the rules of this game, you can start to fight back. To understand the spiritual forces at play in narcissistic abuse, it helps to first look at their reflection in the physical world. Think of a powerful, ruthless ruler, a king or queen, who demands absolute obedience and loyalty. They see themselves as superior, entitled to the adoration and subservience of their subjects. This need for control often stems from a deep-seated insecurity, a fear of being exposed as unworthy or inadequate. Sound familiar? The same dynamic plays out in narcissistic abuse. The narcissist, like a tyrannical ruler, creates a kingdom where they reign supreme. Their word is law, their feelings are facts, and any dissent is met with swift and brutal punishment. They surround themselves with enablers, their court, who reinforce their delusions of grandeur and deflect any challenges to their authority. Now, imagine this ruler demanding not just obedience, but also love and adoration. They crave constant validation, needing to be the center of attention at all times. They manipulate and exploit their subjects, draining them of their energy and resources. Those who dare to question their authority or, heaven forbid, withdraw their affection are met with rage, manipulation, or icy silence. This is the reality of living with a narcissist. They present a false self to the world, a charming facade that hides their true intentions. They are masters of deception, skilled at twisting your words and actions to fit their narrative. You are constantly walking on eggshells, never knowing what will trigger their wrath. They isolate you from your support system, making you dependent on them for your emotional well-being. But the narcissist doesn't operate in a vacuum. They need their court, their enablers, to maintain their grip on power. These enablers may be family members, friends, or even colleagues who, consciously or unconsciously, support the narcissist's behavior. They may make excuses for the narcissist, minimizing or denying the abuse. They may even participate in the abuse themselves, becoming flying monkeys who carry out the narcissist's dirty work. Why do they do it? Some enablers are afraid of the narcissist's reaction if they speak out. Others may be blinded by the narcissist's charm or manipulated into believing their lies. And some enablers may have their own unresolved issues with control, codependency, or a need for external validation. Regardless of their motivations, enablers play a crucial role in perpetuating the cycle of abuse. Recognizing the narcissist and their enablers as players in a larger spiritual game is a powerful step. It allows you to detach from their drama, to see their behavior for what it truly is. You can choose a different path to reclaim your own sovereignty, heal your own wounds, break free from the cycle of abuse. Now let's delve deeper into this unseen world of spiritual forces. Imagine a battlefield, not of flesh and blood, but of thoughts, emotions, and energies. This is the realm where principalities and powers operate, waging war for the souls of humanity. They are drawn to negativity, to fear, to shame, to anything that weakens our connection to our true selves and to divine love. Narcissistic abuse thrives in this environment. The narcissist, whether consciously or unconsciously, aligns themselves with these dark forces, becoming a conduit for their destructive energy. They feed off your pain, your doubt, your fear. They use your own light against you, twisting your love and empathy into weapons of manipulation. These principalities and powers aren't individual entities like you and me. They are more like forces of nature, archetypal energies that have existed since the beginning of time. They represent the darker aspects of human nature: greed, envy, lust for power, the need to control and dominate. And they are masters of disguise, whispering lies into our hearts, tempting us with illusions of power and security. The narcissist, wounded and insecure, becomes an easy target for these forces. They offer the narcissist a false sense of power, a way to fill the void within themselves by controlling and manipulating others. But this power comes at a terrible price: the erosion of the narcissist's own soul and the destruction of those around them. Here's the good news. You are not powerless in this spiritual battle. You have within you a spark of the divine, a source of strength and resilience that no narcissist or demonic force can ever extinguish. The key is to tap into this power, to reclaim your spiritual sovereignty. How do you do this? It starts with awareness. By understanding the spiritual dimension of narcissistic abuse, you can begin to see the narcissist's behavior for what it truly is: a desperate attempt to fill their own emptiness by stealing your light. This understanding allows you to detach from their drama, to break free from their web of manipulation. Recognizing the unseen forces at play is just the beginning. The true power lies within you. You possess a divine spark, an inner strength that no narcissist or dark force can extinguish. It's time to tap into this wellspring of resilience, to reclaim your power, and to rise above the abuse. Remember, you are not defined by what you've endured. Your experiences, though painful, have only served to reveal the depth of your strength, the vastness of your capacity for love and compassion. The narcissist may have tried to dim your light, but they could never truly extinguish it. It's time to let it shine brighter than ever before. You are not alone in this fight. There is a higher power, a source of unconditional love and unwavering support, always available to you. Whether you call it God, the universe, or simply a higher consciousness, this divine force is on your side, guiding you towards healing and wholeness. Open your heart to this divine intervention. Seek solace in prayer, meditation, or simply spending time in nature. Connect with like-minded souls, those who understand your journey and can offer support and encouragement. Allow yourself to be held, guided, and loved by a power greater than yourself. One of the most powerful weapons you possess is your vulnerability. The narcissist may have mistaken your kindness for weakness, your empathy for naivete, but true strength lies in embracing your vulnerability, in allowing yourself to feel the full spectrum of your emotions without judgment or shame. It's okay to grieve what you've lost, to acknowledge the pain you've endured. It's okay to ask for help, to lean on others for support. In your vulnerability, you will find your true strength, the unwavering resilience of the human spirit. Healing from narcissistic abuse is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of untangling yourself from the web of manipulation, of reclaiming your sense of self, and of rediscovering the strength and beauty that reside within you. It's about learning to love and trust yourself again, to set healthy boundaries, and to create a life filled with joy, authenticity, and meaningful connections. Start by acknowledging the depth of your pain. Don't minimize or deny what you've been through. Allow yourself to grieve the loss of the relationship, the dreams you held, and the person you thought the narcissist was. This is a crucial step in the healing process. Remember, you are not broken. You are not damaged goods. You are a survivor, a warrior who has emerged from the flames of adversity, stronger and more resilient than ever before. It's time to reclaim your power, to step into your truth, and to create a life that reflects your authentic self. This is where the real work begins. Healing from narcissistic abuse requires you to confront the deeply ingrained beliefs that made you vulnerable to manipulation in the first place. It's about identifying and challenging those negative self-talk patterns, those insidious voices that whisper You're not good enough. You're not worthy. It's all your fault. As you heal and reclaim your power, you'll begin to see yourself in a new light. You'll recognize the strength and resilience you never knew you possessed. You'll discover hidden talents, passions, and dreams that were buried beneath the weight of the abuse. Embrace this newfound self-awareness. Explore your interests, nurture your creativity, and allow yourself to shine brightly. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. You are deserving of relationships that uplift and empower you, that celebrate your authentic self. Now that you've begun to heal your wounds and reclaim your power, it's time to rebuild your kingdom. This is your life, your domain. You get to choose who and what you allow into it. Surround yourself with people who love and support you, who see your worth and celebrate your strengths. Create healthy boundaries. Learn to say no without guilt or apology. Protect your energy and your time. Focus on your own growth, your own happiness. Remember, you are the architect of your own life. You've walked through fire, endured unimaginable pain, and emerged from the ashes stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever thought possible. This journey of healing from narcissistic abuse has been arduous, a battle fought on both physical and spiritual fronts. But look at you now, standing tall, embracing the fullness of your being, a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. Remember those unseen forces, those principalities and powers that seemed so daunting, so insurmountable. You have faced them head on, exposed their illusions, and reclaimed your spiritual sovereignty. The narcissist, once a source of immense pain and confusion, now stands revealed, their manipulations exposed, their power diminished in the face of your newfound strength. True power doesn't lie in manipulation or control over others. It emanates from within, fueled by self-love and compassion. The narcissist loses touch with this inner power, becoming a prisoner of their own darkness. You have chosen a different path. Embracing vulnerability, you emerge with empathy for yourself and others. True strength lies in transforming pain into wisdom and compassion. Forgiveness is often touted as the ultimate act of healing. And while it can be incredibly liberating to release the anger and resentment you may feel towards the narcissist, it's important to remember that forgiveness is a process, not a destination. It's a journey that unfolds in its own time, on your own terms. Don't feel pressured to forgive before you're ready. Your healing journey is your own, and it's okay to hold on to your anger for as long as you need to. Forgiveness is not about condoning the narcissist's behavior or letting them off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the grip of the past, about choosing to move forward with love and compassion rather than bitterness and resentment. As you stand on the precipice of a new chapter, embrace the lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained, and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. You are a survivor, a thriver, a beacon of hope for others. Healing is not linear. There will be good days and bad days. Be gentle with yourself. Practice self-compassion and allow yourself to feel without judgment. The world needs your light, your resilience. Step boldly into your future, knowing that you are loved, you are worthy, and you are capable of creating a life filled with joy. Embrace your new dawn